So can we just slow down?
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. While there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're up and running. Saka. Lewis Skelly. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Saka. Ødegaard. Rice. Succumbs to the pressure. Zubimendi. Played out to the left flank. Marino. Well cut out. No margin for... Great hit!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Udogie. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Ødegaard. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Rice. Zubimendi. Rice. Bentancur is the guilty party there. Bentancur, gently done. Zubimendi. Johnson. Gray. Udogie. Oh, a delicate chip through. Richarlison. Udogie. Bentancur. Zubimendi. Saka. Gyökeres. Gray. Tel. Richarlison. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero cuts out the pass. Simons. Bentancur shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. Gray. That has been cut short. Udogi. Tel. Oh, and he's through the middle. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Gyökeres. The Gunners have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Johnson. Hincapi makes the interception.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Calafiori. Saka. Udogi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Richarlison. Merino. Incapuyi. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saka. Calafiori. That's a throw. Simons, done delicately. Ødegaard has found the net here, of course. Romero clears it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Merino. Rice forwards and with intent. Simons. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's onside. Simons!
Lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Tottenham Hotspur really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Spence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saka. Saka has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Timber! It's anyone's ball now. Saka
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's a probing ball. Lewis Skelly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Merino. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Bentancur, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zubimendi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The fullback is in acres of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Played out to the right. Brilliantly cut out. Richarlison. Johnson. Tel succumbs to the pressure. Bentancur tries to dink it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hincapi gets good distance on it. Decent progress down the left. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Gyökeres. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Saka has a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ødegaard done delicately. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Moved on forwards. Simons. Pinged towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Saka. Ødegaard. Played back in. Rice played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Goes down, but nothing given. Johnson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ødegaard. Saka. Ødegaard. Dragusin. Simons. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Calafiori, gently done. Zubimendi. Merino. Lovely feet. Nice physical challenge. And it's played in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spence. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ødegaard. Bentancur. Spence. Spence. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Bentancur. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Richarlison. Tel. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Merino. Incapuyi. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Simons. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Saka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Udogie. Gray. And it's played forward. Udogie. Udogie forwards and with intent. Johnson. Simons. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. Johnson. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Udogie gets over and intercepts. Gray. And the pass is intercepted. Merino. Timber. Incapuyi. Ødegaard. Rice. Timber. Merino. Timber. Merino. Timber. Rice. Tottenham Hotspur couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gyökeres. Out to the right. Saka gets into some space. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tel. Udogie. He's in plenty of space here. Tel. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's the hit! Merino. Incapuyi. Timber. Calafiori, gently done. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Udogie. It's Johnson! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, that had Simons. Now who's going to be first to this? Udogie. Rice. Zubimendi. Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. Gray. Spence. Bentancur. Nice physical challenge. Incapuyi. Merino. Timber. Richarlison. Bentancur. Out to the right. That's good play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told...
And the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Richarlison. Now that's well seen too. Zubimendi. And it's lofted through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice. And they've got a throw. Bentancur. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Simons. Bentancur. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Udogie. Udogie. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tottenham Hotspur can't seem to retain possession. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Simons.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Saka. Right! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Simons. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rice. And it's played forward. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Johnson. Ødegaard concedes a free kick for that. Gyökeres. Merino. Zubimendi. Now it's Saka. Saka played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. And he has been fouled there. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Bentancur. Johnson. Simons. Simons, forwards and with intent. Zubimendi. Saka. Saka gently down. Dragusin. Gray. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Merino. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zubimendi. Great work on the overlap. Merino. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Rice. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Zubimendi stood his ground strongly. Gray, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Saka has created one goal already. Richarlison. Spread out to the left. Gray. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Johnson. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ødegaard gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Simons. Played out wide. Can he deliver? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Back in once more. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that should be the keepers. Richarlison! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber cuts it out. Merino. Rice. Incapuyi. Aim forwards. Johnson with the foul. Rice played through into space. Cross goes in there. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Romero. Gray, shifted upfield. Timber. Hincapi, forwards and with intent. Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance! That's tidy. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the crowd aren't happy, they wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Spence. Romero, gently done. Saka. Rice. Merino. Ødegaard. Nice interception, well timed. Udogi. Moved on forwards. And he's away. And he's there to clear it. Bentancur, and it's lofted through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Big chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zubimendi. Rice. Very nicely done. Bentancur trying to keep this in. Time to deliver. Throw it. Simons. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Merino. Out. He's played him through. Simons. And it's played forward. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ødegaard. The Gunners are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he deliver? Simons. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gray.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Simons succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Merino. Rice shifted upfield. Mikel Merino forwards and with intent. Udogi. Lobbed in behind. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Calafiori. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gyökeres. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Simons. Tottenham Hotspur keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Bentancur, done delicately. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kepa sends that a long way. Bentancur. Spence. Johnson. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gyökeres. Zubimendi. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zubimendi. Shot at goal! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a loose ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Tel. That's good defending, very good defending. That's really well manoeuvred. Who's he going to play in? He's looking for the runner here. Played into space out wide. A chance to play it in. Ødegaard. That's tidy. Bentancur. Tel. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Johnson. Bentancur. Timber. Merino. Timber. Rice. Timber. Timber played long and they could be in here. Bentancur. Played back in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Lewis Skelly. Timber. Merino. Gyökeres. Driving on, a real charge here. It's a good-looking cross. And the keeper's in command. Lewis Skelly. Richarlison wins the duel this time. Simons. Simons. Saka looking to add to his goal. Udogie proves just a little bit too strong. Tel! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bentancur plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. There's the delivery. And back out it comes. Now who's going to be first to this? He's in plenty of space here. Saka. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simons, aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Johnson. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gyökeres. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gray. Merino. Ødegaard. Saka. Zubimendi is onto this. That has been cut short. Spence. Simons. Simons, gently done. Ødegaard. Rice is the guilty party there. Gyökeres. Timber. Merino. Gyökeres. Zubimendi. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's kept it out. Bentancur. Spence. Spence tries making a foray down the right. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Incapuyi. Spence carries the ball down the right. That is lovely. Out for a throw. Rice. The final seconds now. Timber. Merino. Gyökeres. He's in plenty of space here. Romero gets it clear. Merino. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ødegaard. Johnson. Spence, searching ball that into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Proves too strong. Simons. Zubimendi. Nice control. Could be dangerous. Saka! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The Gunners take the lead. Spence. Bentancur. Oh, easy pickings there. Decent hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Tel brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Saka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Spence. Bentancur. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Dragusin. Udogie. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Simons. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Johnson! Gray. Tottenham desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Simons. Oh, what a ball! Thinks one through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ødegaard. Saka looking for options. And he welcomes it in. Well, they could break here. Richarlison. Spence. Bentancur. Simons. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Decent ball. And there's the end of the first half. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. So off we go once more. No changes at the interval from either side. Udogie. Tel. Simons. Tel. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out?
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Tries to dink it in. And the ball is out of play. Calafiori, aim forwards. Ødegaard. Incapuyi. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentancur. That's a good ball played into space. A real chance if he can get through. Cleared without complication. Udogie. He's had a shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Timber. Rice. He could be in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saka. Rice. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
The Gunners go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lewis Skelly. Can he get onto this? Saka. Spence attempts a clearance. Defending of the desperate variety. Udogi. Romero. Spence. Bentancur. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Timber.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Incapuyi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Udogi. Done delicately. Simons. Merino. Rice. Timber. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Lewis Skelly. Saka in acres of space out wide. He is through here! And it's a corner. That's not going far. Merino. Bentancur. Early ball out from the back. Richarlison. Tel. Hincapi gets a foot in here.
Gyökeres, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Incapuyi. So we've reached the hour mark. Rice. Merino. Timber. Merino. Incapuyi. Calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice physical challenge. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bentancur has over-hit it. Calafiori shifted upfield. Zubimendi. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the flag has stayed down. Mikel Merino, forwards and with intent. Merino. Plenty waiting in the middle. Merino. Ødegaard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zubimendi. Referee's given a throw. The fullback is in acres of space here. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zubimendi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Simons. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Chance to carry, put it away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Calafiori, gently done. Zubimendi. Rice. Out to the right. Saka. Spence. Romero. Moved on forwards. Calafiori. Merino. Gyökeres. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zubimendi. Dragusin. Gray. Udogi. Tel. Simons. In with the challenge. Ødegaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he thumps it clear. It's Johnson! Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Shifted upfield. It's a throw-in. Strong running down that left flank. That is good strength. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spence, gently done. Johnson. Chance to finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tel is offering a wry smile there.
Calafiori. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Hincapi, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Johnson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets it away. Timber. Merino. Gyökeres. Merino. Gyökeres. And he cuts out the supply. Richarlison. Tel. Picks it up out wide. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka. Chance and a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Romero, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. Bentancur. Gray. Simons. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Saka. Saka. Lewis Skelly. Simons does really well to win the ball there. Udogi. Spence tries to dink it in. Kepa deals with it effortlessly. Timber, shifted upfield. He's looking for the runner here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Lewis Skelly. He's in plenty of space here. Saka gets into a good position. Gray forwards and with intent. Richarlison. He is through here. Johnson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ødegaard, that's an untidy challenge, free kick given, and no surprise, that's a booking. Udogie. That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. It is a corner, good chance. Climbs up big! Johnson given the lift of his goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Simons, gently done. Now that's a fine challenge. Deftly away. Bentancur. Johnson. Bentancur.
Tel made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Merino. Gyökeres. Played through for the wide man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Richarlison looking to run onto it. Richarlison, he's onside! Oh, what a climb! Hincapi attempts a clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Tel. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Ødegaard. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's found some space here. Just couldn't turn it in.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Bentancur. Simons.
Blow them away.
He's in plenty of space here. Tel. Danger averted for now. Udogie. Merino. Bentancur does well to get it back. Rice. Simons. Spence. That looks a good ball through. Kepa has that under control. And claimed it back swiftly. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Mikel Merino is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's found a way through. Dragusin. Gray. Moved on forwards. Spence. Bentancur looks to clip it forward. Oh, that's clever. And the shot! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spurs get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Zubimendi shifted upfield.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rice. Merino. Rice. Timber. That's a throw. Proves too strong. Timber. Rice. Merino. Aim forwards. Rice. Zubimendi. Rice. Zubimendi. And that's aimed into the middle. Chance! And it's played forward, and here's the chance to counter. That's a good ball played into space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Merino. Incapuyi. Zubimendi. Now he's off and running. And they've got a throw. Lewis Skelly.
Seem to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Johnson. In with the challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. No, that's been easily repelled. Gray. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Gray. And that's a good ball. Johnson has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Johnson! Tries a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. Mikel Merino did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dragusin, Bentancur, Romero, Spence. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Merino. Gyökeres. Zubimendi. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Drill. Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Gyökeres just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Bentancur. Simons. Bentancur. Spence. Richarlison! Oh, split-second reaction.
Richarlison actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gray with the short one. Nice control. Nice physical challenge. Hincapi. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Timber. And it's played forward. Romero. Simons. Spence. It's a good run down the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hincapi getting this one clear. Simons. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Gyökeres. Rice. He is just caressing the ball. Into the box, and the shot! Deftly away. And he's managed to gift it back. Richarlison. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Calafiori. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spence. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Spence. That looks a good ball. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Rice. Merino. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Incapuyi. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Rice. Timber. Merino. Gyökeres. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Rice. Simons. Tel. Richarlison. He's on the move and he's going to have to go it alone. Timber. Rice. Timber. Gyökeres. Timber. Timber shifted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bentancur concedes a free kick for that. He thumps it clear. Calafiori. Bentancur played over towards the opposite flank. Who's he going to play in? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a nice ball. Hits one! Oh, terrific save.
Richarlison completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Merino. Mikel Merino going full tilt down the left. There are a few waiting for it. Early ball. Corner given. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Timber. Rice. Gray. Dragusin. Udogie. That is a brilliant interception. Merino. Ødegaard. Hincapi played out towards the right wing. Saka. Oh, it's Saka. Heads it! Romero getting this one clear. Might be dangerous. Shapes to shoot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bentancur. That's really well cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Floated up and over. Played into space out wide. That'll be a throw. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. Ødegaard. Do have a chance to counter here. Richarlison finds himself offside. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. And the shot! Oh, he got himself into a great position. And it's played forward. Spence. Bentancur. Rice wins the duel this time. Zubimendi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's come back to the keeper. Incapuyi. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Merino. They get a throw in. Merino. That's good play. Now it's Rice. Cross into the box. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Keeper's dealt with that. Gets it away. Now it's Richarlison. Tel. Plays a delicate ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Zubimendi. Dragusin. Gray. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Rice. Now it's Saka.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Incapuyi. Rice, gently done. Zubimendi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Saka. Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chip through. Tel.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Saka. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Lewis Skelly. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Here comes another cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Bentancur. Simons. Merino. Rice. Gray. Simons. Nice physical challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team. That's really well cleared. Bentancur. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bentancur. That's an excellent interception. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Bentancur. Oh, it's come loose. Gyökeres. Foot in. Might be danger here. And he thumps it clear. Spurs have reclaimed it. Richarlison. Kepa catches it safely. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Moved on forwards. Zubimendi. Now he's off and running. Bolts does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Floated up and over. Richarlison! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Moved on forwards. And the ball is out of play. Bentancur. Romero shifted upfield. Bentancur.
Tottenham Hotspur need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Merino. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Johnson is flagged offside. Lewis Skelly. That's tidy. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Tel. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dragusin. Tottenham Hotspur to make. Rice has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Saka. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Romero plays a delicate ball. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. And we just slow down. For you and I were safe and we were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down?